Okay, 32-15 to the Springboks at Murrayfield. What a day it has been. Edinburgh, Scotland have really turned out. When we came into this, Rassie chose a team that maybe we wouldn't have chosen against an England or New Zealand or an Ireland. But the Scots, I mean, listen to them still. The Scots were up for it. That first half had me very, very worried. But the boys turned it up in that second half, and yes, it's 32-15, but I don't think the game, that scoreline doesn't depict how this game went. It was a lot tighter for long periods. Scotland were on top for a lot of the time, and I think, yes, the Springboks got a 17-point win over Scotland, but there's still a lot of work to be done ahead of England next week. The Boks, I mean, let's talk through the game. 7-1 splits coming into this with maybe not a B team Springbok side, but definitely a second choice Springbok side, especially in the pack and the back line. I mean, you saw guys like Andre Estes and Lukanya in that midfield against high quality opponents in Tupoloto and Hugh Jones, and they neutralized Tupoloto. Yes, Andre Pollard got bounced a couple of times, but they really neutralized Scotland in that midfield, and that's exactly what we had to do to beat them. The Scots started off like a house on fire with that cross kick. Mapimpi scoring in the corner down over there and they did that twice. Validaroo with the second cross kick, Mapimpi scoring in the same corner twice. Maybe shows a little bit of what the Springboks are working on, the dynamics as the Springboks come around. You can look at all the Saffers here. Quickly pan the camera. So many Saffers here. And it looked like a lot of Saffers when we were walking in. There were Springbok t-shirts everywhere, scarves everywhere, but the Scottish crowd really got behind Scotland. Let's just clap the boys off for 1 second. 1 second, let's enjoy this. A really good job, right? We come to Murrayfield, a fortress in the Northern Hemisphere, in the UK. Scotland, yes, they're sixth in the world. Yes, we should be beating them every single day of the week. But to do it and to be here and experience what the Scottish crowd is like is something I've never experienced before. The Scots really get behind it, and Doname, the person behind the camera, said to me, the man, the myth, the legend. But Doname was saying that the vibe isn't as up as it would be for a South African game at home. There's no real music or anything, but the Scottish crowd sings and they really bring it to life. Back to that 7-1 split, right? First half, very tight. Scotland coming back with penalty after penalty, 3 points after 3 points. Finn Russell versus the Springboks. Then that 7-1, the bomb squad, the nuke squad comes on and delivers, impacts the game with some energy, right? You saw them come on for that first 10 minutes they were on, it was all the Boks. And then Scotland kind of turned the game around. For that 10, 15 minutes, Scotland were on top. They were down that end of the field the entire time. But the Boks defense held up, and you can see what I mean. Streakers on the pitch. That guy was next to us. Oh no, you can see him. Oh, Sia's going to give his shoe back to him. What a guy. What a guy. What a man. I'll come with you. And I mean, there's a lot of commotion going on, but at the end of the day, the Springboks got the job done. Yes, Scotland were down to 14 men. Oh, sorry, listen to this crowd. I mean, I can't describe to you what the Springboks mean to South Africans, to people around the world. I mean, we're in Edinburgh, in Scotland, and there must be 10,000 people around this field waiting for Sia to come around. Scotland had that red card in the first half, and yes, the Springboks maybe didn't capitalize on that. And that's something they're going to have to look at. But we move forward to England now. I think Kane Moody had a phenomenal game. Last time he played was against the All Blacks at Ellis Park, and he didn't have a good game. He kind of was out of position a lot of the time, but he really stepped up in this game. A couple of other guys, I thought Eben had a good game. The bomb squad, the nuke squad always come on and impact the game. But there wasn't really an outstanding player for the Springboks. I don't think the Springboks had a great day here at Murrayfield. I think it was probably 70%, and we still got the job done. So a good performance by the Springboks, not a great performance by the Springboks. They got it done. Now next week we look to England. We look to Twickenham. Rusty's rested a lot of players in preparation for that game. And if Scotland's anything to go by, yes, the scoreline is 32-15. But the Scots were here. The Scots were up for it. And on another day, it could have gone the other way. Finn Russell had a great game. But the Springboks now need to look to England. We're going to pick a very, very strong side for England. A lot of content to come there. Let me know what you guys think. What are your thoughts down in the comments? I love reading them. Give this video a like. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. The match vlog is coming out tomorrow, so stay tuned for that. What a day. What a game. Peace.